So you have to ask yourself, what causes leaders to micromanage? And it has to do with lack of trust in their teams. When you don't trust the people that work for you, you feel as if you have to keep stepping in to, do their jobs for them, or you have to keep correcting them. So here's three top ways, okay, to know if you are that person. The first thing is you have to be CC'd or BCC'd on every single email. If you hired a manager to do the job, right, or if you have a senior who you've appointed to cover the team, you have to make sure that you're going to trust them to do the job that you hired them to do. If this has absolutely nothing to do with you, why do you need to be CC'd on everything? Why do you need to be BCC'd on everything? This actually shows lack of confidence on your part, because now you start to feel like, oh my gosh, am I being left out? No, they're just doing the jobs that you hired them to do. The second thing is you have to check in every 2 seconds. So you assign a task to someone, and there's one thing when you check in like every hour and you're just like, hey, I just want to make sure that you don't have any questions, because we all understand that employees are not always going to ask for help, right? Because for some reason they feel like if they do ask for help, it's actually showing that they're incompetent or they do not, really know the job description, right? But if you're checking in every 2 seconds, as soon as you get back to your office, you feel the need to walk back over there, and you're the creepy manager that's just walking past and they're peering in because you want to make sure that they're doing it correctly, and then eventually you end up taking over the task. Why did you even hire them? Right? You don't need to check in every 2 minutes. When you realize that some time has passed, right, an hour or so, that's a good opportunity for you to walk over and just say, hey, I just want to make sure that you don't have any questions, all right? Because I don't want you to think that you're bothering me if you do. Here's the third thing. You're correcting every single thing that they're doing in public during a meeting. I was in a meeting a couple years ago, and I was watching someone train a team, and the president of that school, as soon as the guy opened his mouth, he was like, but then what I would do is, and also what I want the team to know is, and it was so painfully embarrassing to watch, because I'm like, this guy was actually hired to train this group of people. And every single time he opens his mouth, the president just jumped in and cut him off because he had something else to say. Now it makes this person seem as if he shouldn't be respected, because now the entire team is looking at him like, well, if he has no respect for you in public, I'm not going to respect you either. You have to understand, as a leader, you can cause a lot of unnecessary problems. Let me know your thoughts.